good evening to everyone. Set up ko muna, okay? So today, we are going to discuss the tarot and the unconscious mind. All right? All right, perfect. All right, hi guys, good day. So today, no, we are going to discuss about the unconscious mind and the tarot. All right. So maya maya, no, we will start. So for now, set up ko muna. Okay. Alright, hello Jessica Santos. Good evening po. Kumusta? So right now, no, we are going to discuss about the unconscious mind and the tarot. Ano nga ba itong tarot? Tapos tawag natin dito sa Filipino, no, tarot cards. Pero hindi yan tarot, silent T. So tarot. Okay? So yes, share ko muna ang link. Alright, so hello, welcome po sa mga nandyan. Okay. Alright, so share ko lang muna tong link, no, sa mga friends natin para para madami tayo. So mas maganda yung discussion, mas maganda yung usapan natin, and as much as possible, please do share your insights, put your comments on the comment section below. Nang sa ganon, we will have, a good discussion. Alright? We will learn from each other. Okay? Okay, so we have a question here. Tana M, hello po. Kumusta? May I ask a tarot question? Okay, what's your question about the tarot? Annalyn Lagumbay, hello. Ilan tayo dito ngayon? Alright, sa mga hindi po nakakakilala sa akin, my name is Joseph. They call me Frater Joseph or Brother Joseph. I'm actually a priest from the Catholic Universalist Church. I consider myself a mystic, and at the same time, I also I am also in the corporate world, so that's why the corporate mystic has been created. No, this YouTube channel has been created. This is where I incorporate the teachings that is found in mysticism and spirituality into the modern world, into the modern corporate world. So dito nga ano, dito in this channel, we try to, let's say, combine or apply the ancient wisdom that was gained by the mystics from the past into the modern day setting, into the corporate world, so that the man in the 21st century will be grounded accordingly with the values that we have gained from the past. All right. So today we will be discussing about the unconscious and the tarot. So yeah, hintayin muna natin yung iba. So please, if you're already there, please drop a comment below. Say hi, say hello if you're there. And yeah, let's talk. Let's have a discussion, okay? Tana M, may I ask a tarot question? So what's your question about tarot? About the tarot? Okay, sinong nandyan? Yeah, please drop a comment below if you're already there. Uh, okay, so first of all, let's talk about the unconscious mind. So what is the unconscious mind? Diba? We have the conscious mind and we also have the unconscious mind. So what is the difference between the two? So may magandang point of view or may magandang study dito ang psychologist na si Carl Jung, no? He coined the terms conscious mind and unconscious mind. So we have the conscious mind. This is the conscious mind, the one that we're using right now, the one that we use when we talk, when we converse, when we draw. Everything that involves thinking and doing action. Anything that needs to be consciously done or consciously executed. However, the unconscious mind, this is actually the aspect of our minds that we don't have any control of. Dito kasi daw sa unconscious mind, no, dito nakalagay lahat ng mga repressed emotions, all the even all the repressed memories, maybe memories that are very hurtful from the past, that we try to negate ourselves from. So dito lahat na napupunta sa ating unconscious mind. And the unconscious mind is the one responsible for the things that we do not have control of. For example, our breathing, di ba? When we are conscious about our breathing, of course, we can control our breathing. However, we can only do so much. Um, there will come to a point na if you control your breathing, tapos the brain will tell you that you can only do up to that specific time na kinokontrol mo yung breathing mo. So another type of consciousness kicks in. Kasi if we are not thinking about our breathing, we just breathe normally. Tama? Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, without even thinking about breathing. The beating of our hearts, we don't have control over that. The functions of our kidney, the reproduction of our cells, no? The multiplication, the division of our cells, we don't have control over those things. So, this is the role of the unconscious mind. So yeah, it's very interesting to learn and to study about the unconscious mind, because this is something that is not shown to us. Kasi it's impossible to study, or not really impossible to study, but yeah, it is very hard to uncover the unconscious mind. And sometimes our unconscious mind kasi, aside from the beating of our heart, the breathing and the multiplication of our cells and stuff, the unconscious mind kasi is also, according to Carl Jung and according to other psychologists that follow the same line of thought as Carl Jung, the unconscious mind kasi is the one like almost controlling our lives, no? So dito na papasok yung question kung meron ba talaga tayong free will or wala, because we are doing things unconsciously. There has been several experiments about that, kung totoo ba talaga na may free will or wala. And since time immemorial, doon pa sa ancient Greece, people are really debating kung nag-i-exist ba talaga ang free will or hindi. And according to some studies na ginawa few years back, there was this experiment that they did kung gaano ba talaga kabilis mag-decide ang utak ng tao. So, there is the set of questions, and then there is a button na parang yes or no lang yung sagot. So, once you click yes, real time lalabas yung sagot. Tapos, mayroon ding nilagay sa utak ng mga test subjects. May nilagay na wires, I think, sa utak to know kung saang parte ng utak yung umiilaw. That's the one responsible for the decision making. So what's very interesting about it is that etong mga tao na nasa experiment, they click the button first. May question. So after they have read the question, they click the button first before their minds were aware of it, na they already clicked the button, yes ba or no. So they repeated the experiment again and again, and this comes across to the scientists that baka nga walang free will, right? Because most of the decisions that we do in our lives based on that experiment is actually coming from the unconscious. You are not conscious about your decision, but there are several factors within you that you don't have that you are not aware that made you choose that decision? Um, According to research, no, our conscious mind is just, kung sa computer pa, parang 60 bits lang itong conscious mind natin. However, our unconscious mind is somewhat, I think, 14 million bits. Yeah, so, ganun ka-powerful ang unconscious mind natin. And, eto yung halos kumukontrol sa buong buhay natin. Though we have free will, but our free will is very limited, and meron siyang limitations. That is why we need to really study to use our free will. No, you need to exercise our free will. It's like a muscle. If we don't exercise it, hindi siya lalakas. It will become weaker and weaker, and then we will just be swayed by whatever happens to our lives. So we will be driven by our subconscious mind. Okay? Hi boss, nangidalaw na tayo. Oy, hi Boss Louie. Kumusta Boss Louie? Thank you for dropping by. So yeah, today we are discussing about the unconscious mind and the tarot cards. Okay. So, ngayon, ano ba nandito sa unconscious mind? Why do we need to understand the unconscious mind? Kasi unang-una, we need to understand the unconscious mind kasi most, let's say, maybe 90 to 95% of our lives has been driven by our unconscious mind. Yung conscious decision making natin is very limited, and kung may nagawa man tayong conscious decision, kung gagawa naman tayo ng conscious decisions, nakagawa man tayo ng conscious decisions sa minds natin, napakaliit na percentage lang nito. Okay? So, this means that our unconscious mind really drives our life. So, we need to understand that. Nandito sa unconscious mind natin, itong tinatawag natin na shadow self. Ano tong shadow self? Our shadow self, this is the collective representation of the negative emotions, negative experiences that we had in our life. So, nabubuo ito sa unconscious mind natin because these are being repressed, and in our unconscious mind, it will create an image or a representation. Ang tawag nito ni Carl Jung is ito yung tinatawag niya na archetypes, no? So, what are the archetypes? Archetypes are basically patterns. These are patterns or imagery that is within our unconscious mind. So, these patterns, these archetypes are in a way connected with each other. Like, sabi kasi ni Carl Jung, based sa kanyang research of the unconscious mind, we have the personal unconscious, and we also have the collective unconscious. Lotus Forever, hello, magandang gabi po, namaste. Andrea Torrente, hello there, namaste. Annalyn Jane sa Kapilo, but are we able to feed something we want to our conscious mind? Yes, the answer is yes. So, explain ko lang, no, kung ano ito. Because our unconscious mind, ito parang storage kasi ito ng mga repressed emotions and events and whatnot. And according din ka Carl Jung, kasi namatay na lang si Carl Jung, hindi pa rin niya nasusolve yung mystery. Saan ba nanggaling ang unconscious mind? Saan ito nanggaling ang mga archetypes na nandito sa unconscious mind natin? Itong mga imagery. However, there are several parang hints na nakita si Carl Jung that the unconscious mind could be that the unconscious mind is connected. So we have the personal unconscious and we also have the collective unconscious. So the personal unconscious, this is our, of course, personal experiences that is being stored in the unconscious mind. While the collective unconscious, para itong database ng isang species, according sa kanya, no? Sa isang species, for example, for us humans, there is a database of memories or, emotions. Ito yung collective unconscious. Kaya nga, di ba, there are certain archetypes na lumalabas siya sa lahat ng mga tao. For example, kahit hindi nakapag-aral ang isang babae, kahit wala siyang idea paano maging ina, once the girl or the woman becomes a mother, meron na siyang instinct kung paano niya alagaan yung bata. Makikita natin yan sa mga animals. Okay? Makikita natin yan sa mga animals. So, that's a certain type of archetype. That's the the archetype of the mother, the feminine aspect of ourself. And eto naman sa mga lalaki, kahit ang isang lalaki ay hindi siya na-train para makipag-away, kahit hindi niya alam paano makipag-away, however, in times of struggle, when he needs to defend his family or something or someone that's important to him, the man will tend to fight in order to defend his turf, right? So these are the things that are being stored in the collective unconscious. Maybe those examples are very based on instincts, but there are imagery in different cultures that are repeating. Kahit na etong culture na to wala siyang any, let's say, wala siya, kahit itong culture na to, itong country na to, wala siyang interaction sa country or sa culture ng kabilang country na to, you will see that there are similar let's say myths and legends and imagery that are being shown by these different cultures. For example, in China, they have this imagery of the dragon, di ba? Yeah, once you go naman to the Western mystery traditions, they also have this imagery of the dragon, and the dragon both represents reincarnation, infinity, especially the Ouroboros, no, the dragon or the snake that is biting its tail, and it's it's quite a mystery. How are they able to have similar, let's say, similar creative creative cultural representations na wala naman itong wala silang interaction with each other? So Carl Jung then said na because these images are stored in our unconscious mind, so the myths and the legends that humans keep on telling from generation to generation are actually the imagery that is being stored in our unconscious mind. And codes kasi ito. These are codes that when we are able to decipher the codes that is being embedded in these images, we will have a clear understanding of our collective unconscious and also in our personal unconscious. So, dito na ngayon papasok ang tarot, no? Tarot. So, the design kasi of the tarot is very very ancient, no? According to them, nanggaling pa daw ito sa ancient Egypt. It's wala talaga tayong mapipinpoint na kung saan talaga siya nag-originate. However, from generation to generation, these images has been repeatedly being expressed by our unconscious mind, and in a way, this is being expressed through myths and legends. So the purest imagery, or let's say the purest the purest expression of the unconscious mind is actually through our dreams, no? When we have dreams, the dreams have so many imagery. So iba naman yung lucid dreaming, iba din naman yung dreams na like literal talaga yung nangyayari sa dream mo, and it's meant to be interpreted literally. However, the common dreams that we have in our mind is actually a representation of our unconscious. For example, um, you are dreaming, let's say, about snakes, diba? Or dreaming about snakes. So um, it could mean that um, maybe someone is betraying us, all right? Or let's say, for example, if we dream about water, uh, it means emotions, or it could also mean sexual desires, something like that. So hindi siya literal, no? These are imagery, because these are emotions and events that are being repressed in our unconscious mind, and in a way it tries to resurface and trying to tap us, trying to let us be aware of these things that is within us. So ito sa tarot, there are so many images, no? Ito ano kasi ito, Smith wait tarot. So ito talaga yung ito yung classic na design. So ito yung binili ko na tarot kasi it's very rich in imagery, at ito din kadalasan yung ginagamit talaga. So these images that are in the tarot are somewhat the creative expressions of the collective unconscious. So, paano ngayon natin magagamit yung tarot to reveal what is in our unconscious mind? So, eto lang ang ginagawa ko po ay hindi ko po hinuhulaan yung hindi ko hinuhulaan yung future. What we are trying to see is we're trying to uncover what lies beneath our unconscious mind. And in a way, we are trying to see what are the underlying factors or why things happen. For example, if you have a question, will I have a job this year? Magkakatrabaho ba ako this year? So the answer will not be yes or no. So what I will do, I will be doing a 3-card spread. So we'll shuffle the deck and we will use something that is significant to you in order for me to shuffle the deck. Kasi that's how the unconscious mind works. When I shuffle the deck, most of the time I shuffle the deck based on the repeating numbers that you are seeing. Because if you are seeing, repeating numbers, they call that the angel numbers, but basically these numbers, these are just a way of our unconscious mind to be aware of something that is within us, that maybe we need to address this something that is within us. So pwede yon, or pwede din na yung life path number mo. The life path number can be computed if you add your month, birth date, tsaka birth year mo. When you add this hanggang sa maging single number na lang siya, tapos i-add mo sila tatlo, month, date, tapos year, hanggang sa maging single digit siya. That is your life path number. So yeah, once we uncover that, we will then draw 3 cards, and then when we open each card, we will be studying the imagery of the three cards. And then by that, we are able to at least put into the surface what is within our unconscious mind. And why am I able to do that even if I am here and you are there? It's because there is what we call the collective unconscious. We are connected in a way. Okay? So, yun. We are not predicting the future. Hindi ko hinuhulaan ang kapalaran mo. What we're trying to see is what are the underlying factors that is within your unconscious mind that made you what you are today. We will be able to see what happened in the past based on your unconscious programming that influence the present. And if we see a trend in the past, we will also be able to most likely see what will happen in the future. But again, this is just a probability. This will just be one of the infinite possibilities that can happen. Okay? So, yes. Who's there? All right. So yeah, who wants to start? All right. So I can see here on my screen we have 14 watching now. So please say hi if you are there. Okay, Lotus Forever 01, hello po, still watching. Alright, Lotus Forever 01, namaste, thank you for watching. By the way, what's your name? Are we friends on Facebook? Okay. Sino pa ba nandito? Abby Maureen watching from Otis Paco, Manila. Hi, Miss Abby. Namaste. Angeli07, hi. Hello po, Angeli. Namaste. Namaste, Abby. Yeah, so yon. Yeah. So, can you please tell me your names? Kasi I'm just looking at your accounts. Blessel Angeli, hi. Hello langga. Musta? Alright. So again, what I am doing basically is, just trying to uncover, hopefully uncovering what is in our unconscious mind, and hopefully guide us. Kasi once we uncover these things within our unconscious, once we put this into the surface, most likely we will be having a guide on how are we able to move on to our lives, move on our lives. So yes, sana yung gustong magpa-read? Ay, ay. Sana yun, kanina ang daming gustong magpa-read, ngayon na naka-live na wala nang gustong Okay, so what I will do right now, we will do we will do quick readings. I will do a 3-card spread. So most likely the 3-card spread, the first card will represent the past, and the second card will represent the present, and the third card will represent the future. Now, what we will be doing, anyway, so what we will be doing is that you will ask a question, perhaps a specific question, but I advise na yung question is hindi siya yes or no, right? Kasi the cards will not tell you yes or no. For example, sasabihin mo, magkaka-boyfriend ba ako this year? For example, that will be your question. The answer will not be yes or no, because uh, what the cards will see is the factors why you are not having a boyfriend, and what are the, let's say, yeah, the underlying factors bakit yun nangyari, and what are the things that you need to, let's say, change or concur within yourself para mangyari yon. Or if you already have those qualities, the cards will just show that. If you don't have those qualities, then the cards will show you na um, eto yung uh, posible nating baguhin. Because the cards will then show, ganito kasi yan, when we read the cards, we cannot say yes or no. It's just, you are given a map, a guide, in order for you to reassess and, look into these parts of our unconscious mind. Saan ba yung mali? Saan ba yung kulang? Saan ba yung dapat ko i-improve? Okay? So that's how it works. Again, we are not predicting the future. We are just uncovering what is within our unconscious mind. Okay? So, Lotus Forever 01. Pwede po ako pa rin. Sure po. First, please type in your question. What is your question? What do you want to know? Or let's say, what do you want to, let's say, have clarity about in your life? And next is kindly give me a number that you keep on, seeing every day. Because if you are like me or like others who are, in the path of mysticism, in the path of spirituality, most likely you will be seeing, this is what we call the angel numbers, or para siyang messages from the divine, so to speak. You'll be seeing 111, 3333, 444, something like that. But if you're not seeing those, it's fine. Just give me your life path number. But if you don't know your life path number, just tell me your birth date, month, day, and year. Ganon lang. Okay? Alright, so, sino ba dyan? Adi Torrente. Hello, Andrea. Kamusta? So, Adi Torrente, no, is a reader, a tarot reader, a very good tarot reader. So me, I'm really not, I do read tarot, but before kasi I don't use the tarot. Before, I just use the regular playing cards. But it's also a good way to uncover the unconscious. It's because, actually anything you can use it for divination. Kahit nga yung simpleng pagkahulog lang ng dahon. Once you are highly intuitive, you will be able to understand what could that mean. Ito, for example, may paniniwala yung mga matatanda na kapag may bumisita na itim na paru-paro sa bahay nyo, that means na parang may namatay na kamag-anak or may namatay na close family members kayo. Now, that happens. When that happens, based on my experience, no, when that thing happens kasi, always siya nangyayari. Kasi once, when I was a kid, may pumasok na itim na paru-paro sa bahay. Within that week, we receive a message na may kamag-anak pala kami na nasa Visayas na namatay. However, that will only make sense to those people who are highly intuitive or open to that. Kasi sabi nga sa isang old Buddhist proverb, no, when the student is ready, the master will appear. So the master is not a literal master, but the master is actually your higher self or your inner guidance. So lahat ng nangyayari sa paligid mo, it becomes a source of wisdom. It becomes a source of message. Right? Kahit nga yung Avon catalog, kahit yung Avon catalog, it becomes a source of wisdom. You will learn from it. So, same thing with using normal playing cards, or even yung other other uh, countries. Ewan ko kung nanonood kayo ng mga movies na ganito. May mga shaman, may mga gypsies, may mga witches na gumagamit sila ng mga rocks at tapos bones when it comes to, doing divination. Yung tinatawag natin panghuhula. Pero again, hindi yan panghuhula. We're just uncovering what is in the unconscious. So yun, bones. They use the bones and rocks and sticks. And depending on the arrangement of the bones and the rocks and sticks, they will be able to see what is in your unconscious mind and what will be most likely your future. All right. So yeah, uh, once I had a reading with Andrea, it was very, her reading is very very accurate, I should say. So yun. Eto lang. We're trying to, discuss the correspondence of the unconscious and the tarot, right? So in order for us to test that hypothesis, yeah, I need the I need a volunteer. Lol. Saan yung magpaparead? Kaninang umaga daming gusto magpa-read, ngayon wala na. Edit ko muna post ko sa Facebook. Lotus Forever 01, pwede po ako pa-read. Sige, go. Saan ka na? Lotus Forever 01. Bago pa lang ako magising, spiritual awakening, gusto ko po ito maunawaan. Lalo may chance pa ba ako? What do you mean may chance pa ba ako? Spiritual awakening, it's actually a journey, no? It's a, how should I put this? It is a never-ending journey. Spiritual awakening kasi is being represented in the Buddhist tradition para siyang lotus, no? 1,000 petaled lotus. Every day, one petal opens, and it unfolds infinitely, so to speak. So every day you will be experiencing that awakening. Your level of understanding today might not be your level of understanding tomorrow, because it goes on higher and higher and higher. And if you look back, your understanding of things in the past is not really wrong. It only evolved to a much higher understanding. Okay? So spiritual awakening kasi, this is a process. This is a never ending process. Alright? It is a journey. Tulad din ng tarot cards, no? In the major arcana, there is a progression, no? Ang tawag dito ni Joseph Campbell. Joseph Campbell is actually an author, and he is following the Jungian method. He calls it the monomyth, no? The monomyth. And it shows that everyone is in that journey of evolution. Everyone is in that journey of awakening. Everyone is in that journey of self-actualization. Alright. Luna Arcana Light. Naku, Lotus Flower. Tigilan mo ko, Lotus Flower, ha? What about Lotus Flower, Soror Luna. By the way, good evening. Okay. Good evening, good evening. So, yes, namaste. Soror. Yeah. Andrea, pa-volunteer po. Haha. Oh, may nag-message. Hold on. Bakit kailangan ako lagi mag-subscribe sa bawat video mo? Sa iba kasi one-time subscription lang. Huh? May nag-PM si Frater Kaloy. One time ka lang naman magsusubscribe. Baka ibang account ginamit niya. Hindi ko din alam kung paano mag-type ng message through FB. Kung one time ka lang naman dapat mag-subscribe, Frater. Baka ibang account na naman gamit mo. So, Abby Maureen. Ano po reading nyo pag life path number 1? Okay. Abby, Miss Abby, what is your question? What do you want to know? Because what we're doing right now, this is a quick reading, more on specific specific type of reading. Kasi if we go into the whole reading, I might be paggawa tayo ng let's say for example the 9 card spread. It's very long. It might take hours and hours and so on. So para mas madami tayong ma-accommodate, no? Let's just stick with the specific readings muna. 3 card spread lang, pang madalian. Alright? So yes, Abby. So life path number mo is number 1. Very good. So what is your question? Is there a specific query that you would like to, let's say, know? Dito naman sa Facebook, okay, si Frater Kaloy. Anyway, parid na lang ako, January 20. Okay, di ko na sasabihin yung year. Baka magalit si Frater Kaloy. Gusto ko malaman job and financial this year. Naniniwala ako sa accuracy ng tarot. Okay, sige. So first of all, kunin muna natin ang life path number ni Frater Kaloy. Ay, di ko napapakita sa inyo kasi baka malaman nyo yung year. Baka magalit si Frater Paul. Okay, hold on. Okay. Compute ko muna itong life path number ni Frater Paul. So, okay. Hindi ko na i-mention yung year, ha. Okay. So, sa year is 3, 2, and 1. So, 1 plus 2 plus 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. Okay. So, life path number ni Frater Kaloy is 6. Alright, sige. So, guluhin ko muna cards ko para wala yung ng umaga, daming gustong magpa-read. Ngayon wala na. Anyway, tayo na lang. Sige, so si Frater Paul. Sige. So, 6. Okay. Sayang no, I can't put the camera here to show you the cards. Okay. Sino yan si Frater Paul? Sana si Frater Paul. Chat ko muna. Frater, are you on my channel? Okay, nanonood. Okay. Nanonood na pala si Frater Paul kaso lang di siya makapag-comment dito sa chat. So, dun siya nagko-comment sa Facebook. Okay, it's alright. Sige. Sige. So, Frater, I'll show you the cards. Okay. Okay. So, these are the cards. Death, Inverse, Wheel of Fortune, and Justice. Reverse. Alright. So, yes. So, Frater Paul, I know you're watching right now. So, it comes across to me based on the cards that we are seeing right now is that something happened in the past, not so distant past. Something ended. Your question is about finances, right? So yeah, something ended that could be related to finances, and this could also mean that something related to relationships, could be family, friends, or even romantic relationship. Those are just one of the possibilities, but something ended, and this event that has ended, um, this caused you pain. All right. um, However, right now I can see that you are well grounded, and that you have I can see that you have a good vision. You have a you have a anong tawag dito? Parang what happened in the past, you don't let that affect your decision right now. And you are heading, um, towards a good, let's say, fortune. At least, no, that is what you are thinking, or that's what you're, consciously and unconsciously doing right now. um Pero frater, there is parang may warning dito, um, because you need to be careful when it comes to your decision making, no? Especially when it comes to partnerships and money. All right. Um, what I am certain right now is that your goals are good. However, you need to be very careful to whom you associate with, and you also need to be careful about investing. You should not just look at things at face value, because um, sometimes, looks can be deceiving, promises can be deceiving. Sometimes there are things that are too good to be true. um, Ingat tayo dyan. Alright? However, right now, you are in this turning point in your life where you can make a difference. Going back in the past, something happened. This might be a loss, a financial loss that involved in a relationship, or perhaps a loss in relationship because of finances, parang ganun. And right now there is this turning point that is slowly happening. But there is a warning that we are seeing in the future card, in the third card that we are seeing, that you know you need to be careful. Alright, nasa na yun si Frater? Frater Paul. Frater Paul, nanonood ako. Exactly. Okay. So, yes, Frater Paul, mind sharing. If it's too private, it's alright if you don't want to share what happened, what is happening, or you can just give an overview if you would like to share about this reading. But I am not seeing that the future is going to be bad or good. What I am seeing is that you are well grounded right now, and there's just this warning na careful ka lang sa decision makings mo. Okay? So, yun. Okay. Luna Arcanalite, may kakulitan pala si Lotus Flower. Luna Arcanalite, raising hand, ako po pabasa ng tarot cards. Okay. Life path number mo, Luna. Adi Torrente, life path 9 po kuya hahapush talaga. Okay, Adi. Andrea, sige. Later. Lunar Canalite, nananahimik si Lotus. Lunar Canalite, life path number 7. Okay. So, Luna is 7. Abby is 1. Andrea is 9. Okay. Lotus Forever 01. Ako ba ang Luna na sinasabi mo? Hindi, si Luna Arcana Light po. Luna Arcana Light, opo, Lotus Flower. Walang ibang flower dito, Lotus Flower. Okay. Maureen, eto po question ko, Frater. What's in store for me when it comes to life, financial, and love this year? Life, financial, and love. Sige. Let's try to look at that in a bit. However, for now, I'll be reading Frater Paul's comment on the reading that we had just did. So, Frater Paul, exactly, I'll share. Past relationships, tinakwil ko mga kadugo na naging good yung mga nangyari after that. And yung sinasabi mong decision making about sa pinapasok kong investment or business sa mga taong kausap ko, yun yung confusion ko ngayon. Okay. So, okay. So, that makes sense because right now, he is actually in a business venture and he is talking to people and, he is quite, confused. And this is connected, no? I can see that this is connected because, parang tinakwil niya yung mga kadugo niya in the past. And now, it comes across to me that Frater Paul is trying to prove that, he made the right decision and he is moving on with his life without the help of these, these relatives, right? So that's why it showed here death. But death doesn't really mean death na kamatayan, no? But death actually means the end of something. So if we try to examine the death card, no? Dito parang ito si kamatayan, nakasakay siya sa kabayo. This is parang skeleton siya na knight. May bishop and then may taong namatay dito sa field. Tapos may isang bata na nakatingin lang. Inosente. May babae na hinimatay. At tapos, if you can see the sun here, the sun is rising. So, hindi ito setting down, kundi rising. So, meaning, death, no, symbolizes the end of something and a beginning of something new. Alright? When this is inversed, the meaning slightly changes and the meaning will throw into a more, let's say, a sort of negative meaning, but not negative to the extent na mamalasin yung tao. It just means that maybe that shift is so sudden that, it is painful. It is not a peaceful transition. It is a painful transition. Or perhaps if you try to sweep it under the rug, it keeps on coming back. Nasa unconscious mind mo lang to. The pain is there, but you just, neglect it. So, that's the meaning of this card. So, if we try to really understand, I just shuffled the deck according to the life path number of Frater Paul. And I just focus my mind on his question. And these things appeared. So, basahin ko muna yung mga kinoment dito ni Frater Paul, ha. So, yung sinasabi mong decision making about sa pinapasok kong investment or businesses, sa mga taong kausap ko yon, yung confusion ko ngayon. Going back sa past, tinakwil ko, family daw niya, dahil masasama sila. Magulang ko, kapatid ko, mga kamag-anak ko. And only the inner self yung nagpapaganda ng buhay ko. All by myself lang ako, sa sarili ko lang inaasahan ko. Kinalimutan ko na lahat ng mga past ko. So, this could have been the meaning of this, painful end in the past. But it's a beginning of something new. Frater Paul, I'm good at vision, kaya nasa ayos ko ang buhay ko. So, ito namang Wheel of Fortune, this represents the present situation that he is into right now. So, the present situation, this is his, well-grounded. Kasi, this card kasi, symbolizes, the Wheel of Fortune symbolizes luck, destiny, turning point, movement, and personal vision. So, eto yon. He is grounded with his own inner light. Eto namang Justice card na inverse. Pag nakaganito kasi to, it symbolizes responsibility, justice, decision, cause and effect. When this is inverse, this may have slightly different meaning that is more inclined to, its negative counterpart, but not totally negative, huh? This is just means that um, all those attributes reversed, so meaning you need to be careful, you need to be more cautious, because um, you know yun nga, though your vision is good, other people's vision are not good. You need to be extra careful in your, in your decision making. Cause and effect, decision, responsibility, justice. Okay? So, yan, saan yun? So, yun. Alright, so Frater Paul, namaste. Thank you so much for, sharing your story. And because of that, no, we have a good understanding about how the unconscious mind works, how the tarot works, and how it is connected. So, yun lang talaga, Frater Paul. Yeah, just be careful. You are in the right path, but you know, alam mo na to. We need to discern more, no? Contemplate more and meditate more before embarking into that specific business venture that you're trying to do. Um, yun. Right? So, let's put the cards back. Sino kasunod? Hello po, Father Joel, and to everyone, good evening. Greetings from Dubai. Hi, Ma. Good evening. Namaste. Sino yon? Sino yon? Oh, sino yung may question? Eto. Abby Maureen, eto po question ko, Frater. What's in store for me when it comes to life, financial, and love this year? Uy, parang ano to ah. Parang nasisense ko parang... Sino ba yon? Sino ba yung sikat sa GMA7 na ano? Na psychic? Si Master Hans. Oh, parang pang Master Hans lang na question. Pero let's try, no, what we are able to uncover, right? So we'll just be doing the 3-card spread. I hope this would be accurate, but hopefully yes, it will be. Sana yun. All right, Abby Morin, are you still there? Ito po question ko, Frater, what's in store for me when it comes to life, financial, and love this year? All right, so are you still there? Actually, trying to read, your questions. So, these cards, these three cards, um, this could also mean that, um, 'di ba, yung question mo parang tatlo siya, 'di ba? Life, financial, and love. So, let's try to see what we can get here. So, yes, still here. Okay, dito pala si Abby. Alright. So, what I am seeing here, Abby, is that, when it comes to life, no, um, you are adventurous. You take risks, and you are that person who is enthusiastic, creative, and free spirited. When it comes to life, I can see that you'll you'll do good this year. All right. Um, the This is your first card. This is your second card, and this is your third card. So I'm actually focusing on life, financial, and love. So okay. So when it comes to, financial naman, um, four kasi symbolizes balance, stability, and reflection. However, four of this is, ano to siya, four of wands. It also symbolizes celebration, freedom, and excitement if this is faced up. But since this is, face down, no, it comes across to me that, this year, um, you will do good this year when it comes to finances. This is based on your current unconscious programming. You will do good this year. However, you need to watch out your spending habits. um, you need to reflect more on the things that are essential and what are not essential. um, yeah, because, this year, though, hin- I do not see na maghihirap ka. What I am seeing here is that you might experience losses if you are not careful when it comes to your, spending habits. So you need to, uh, really reflect on those things, right? And, when it comes to love life, uh, you will meet a person, or probably you have already met, um, the person. However, be careful, when it comes to engaging with, be careful when it comes to engaging in a relationship. I'm not saying that don't go into a relationship as of yet, but there is a hint here that is being shown in the cards, na there is this person that, I'm not sure if you are already starting to like him, or, yeah, him, or Yeah. There is this specific warning that do not rush into things, because the fool kasi this symbolizes infinite potential, diba? The fool, number zero, and the actualization of the potential of the fool is the number one, which is the magician. But the fool, this is divine potential, the number zero, no, the 0 point field. However, when this is reversed, this means something. Now, so yun, ah careful tayo na huwag masyadong magmadali, kasi pag nagmamadali, medyo ano yan, medyo delikado. Kasi going back to page of wands, you need to understand that there is this animus and anima in tarot, or in the Jungian psychology. The animus, this is the male aspect within the females, and the anima is the feminine aspect within the males. But we all have our animus and anima in us, and the animus and the anima are evolving. No, they are evolving. Your female side, your male side is actually evolving. You know, so dyan napapasok yung mga allegories about heaven and earth, the union, the divine union, the sacred union, the Star of David and whatnot. But I just mentioned that. Anyway, in the cards, ganun din. So the swords and the page, they are the male or the animus, and the anima is the cups and the pentacles. So this page of wands kasi, this shows, kita mo yan straight, it could also mean phallus. Yeah, you know what is phallus, right? D-I-C-K. So male. And eto din, naka-reverse siya, so be careful, because you need to reflect first, because looking at the fool, it might be a wrong start if you indulge too quickly. All right? Okay. So, sino to? So, Abby Maureen. Legit yung sa spending habits. I have a tendency to overindulge in spending too much for unnecessary things. Opo. So that's one thing that we need to be mindful about. Alright? We need to be mindful about our spending habits. It might point us to a bad future, diba? Again, all these things are not certain. These are just possible outcomes. These are just possible futures, because we are uncovering the unconscious mind. Okay? Joyce Ann Solario, duality. Yes, there is duality. In the relative reality, in the physical reality, there is duality. There is male, there is female, there's high, there's low, and all. But in the absolute reality, there's only just one. There's only you, and there's only God. There's only oneness. Nothing exists apart from God. However, in the relative reality, there's duality. And why are we able to read the unconscious mind from the cards, even though I am here and you are there? It's because in the absolute reality, we are one. And in the relative reality, we seem to be separated in the physical reality, but actually we are connected. So through the unconscious mind, and we are reading it right now. So sino yung nagtanong kanina? Romel Andoy. Pwede rin po ba magpahula dyan sa tarot card? Again, explain ko lang po, no, hindi tayo nang huhula. We are trying to uncover what is hidden deep within our unconscious mind and put it consciously outside so that we will have a creative interplay of showing it para makita ng conscious mind natin kung ano ba yung nakatago sa unconscious mind natin. The underlying factors, the underlying motivations, why are we doing certain things? Alright? So, may mga bago. Joyce Ann Solario. Hello po. Namaste. Good evening. This is your first time. Opo. Abby Morin. Gets ko po sinasabi niyo, frater. Yes, Abby. So, eto po, no. Tell me, do you already have that someone that you know trying to pursue you? Or if it's too personal, don't mind sharing it. Annalyn Jane, thank you sis, tagal na namin hindi naka-live. Yes, tagal na namin talaga hindi naka-live. Ann Perez Channel, ay hala, sorry po, karating ko. It's alright po, thank you for joining. Jen B, hi po, hello, namaste. Joyce Ann Solario, ang ganda sana kung mahawakan yung card. Actually, yeah, it would be good if you will be the one to shuffle the card. However, there's also a different method in doing that. We can still do readings even though you were not able to hold the cards. So, Annalyn, yes, please let me know kung magpaparead po kayo. So, eto po. What I am doing, we are doing a 3-card spread, right? So, most likely the 3-card spread represents the past, the present, and the possible future. So, first you need to ask a question. As much as possible, not a yes or no question, because the cards will not tell you yes or no. But the cards will tell us, the factors circulating around our answers. This is just like a map that is being presented outside so that we are able to understand what is really going on within us. And we will know in the future how are we going to act upon it. Okay? So, paano ba? How are we able to do the reading without you holding the cards? It's simple. First, if you are constantly seeing repeating numbers, let me know kung palagi nakakita ng 333, 111, 444, if that comes into you. Pero kung hindi pa yan dumadating sa'yo, it's alright. Just give me your birthday. Birth date, like day, month, and year. Okay, day, month, and year. Tapos, I will get your life path number. So, after getting your life path number, saka tayo magsisimula. Alright? Abby Maureen, yes po, legit yung sa The Fool. Tama. Again, these are just random. But according kay Carl Jung, no, a psychologist, a man of science, nothing happens by accident. Everything is synchronicity. Yun yung sinasabi talaga nila. Yan talaga yung sinasabi ni Carl Jung, that there is synchronicity. Akala nyo coincidence to? Nakararating nyo lang? Ngayon lang kayo nakapanood nito? Or whatnot? Hindi. Kahit ang pagkakalagay ng picture na to dito, hindi yan coincidence. No? Kahit itong pagkaka-style ng buhok ko, hindi ito coincidence. Everything is synchronicity. Tama? Yung pagkakabulol ko, yung lahat, everything is actually tinatawag nila itong divine timing, no? Abby Morin, thank you frater, you're welcome po. Adi Torrente, kuya, ask ko lang po if makakauwi na me this year, kuya, and if yes, will it go according sa plans ko, kuya? Hehe, di ko ma-read sarili ko po eh. O nga, that's one of the things that's hard when it comes to reading. Kasi if you try to read yourself, anong tawag doon ni Carl Jung? I forgot. If you try to read yourself kasi, meron kang conscious bias. You have that bias in your conscious mind. So, it will be hard for you to pull out what is in your unconscious mind and interpret it consciously because you have the conscious bias. Right? So, ano nga ulit yung life path number mo, Andrea? Please. Forgot your life path number. Sorry. Life path number. Oh, I think you are number 9. Wait. Ah, okay, number 9. Number 9. Alright, perfect. Oh, Andrea Torrente, pag ni-read ko sarili ko, namamanipulate ko cards. Yes, I understand. 'Di ba last time when you were having uh, your reading on Facebook, nagpa-read din ako sa'yo. Kasi it's really hard for you to read for yourself. Except kung random cards lang, card for the day. Oy, eto, card for the day. But if parang may ano na, may card spread na, you tend to interpret it according to your, conscious bias. So it's hard. So, yeah. So, shuffle ko muna yung deck. Guluhin ko muna yung mga cards para hindi siya So, kahit itong paggulo-gulo ko ng cards, hindi ito coincidence. Synchronicity din ito. Alright? So, okay. 9. So, yung question ni Andres, makakauwi ba siya this year? And if makakauwi, will it go according to your plans? Now, you know that the cards will not give us a yes or no answer, but it will give us the let's say the underlying factors around your question. We pull that out and we put it consciously outside. 1, 2, 3. Hmm. 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 Ann Peresian, mari po bang malaman kung anong career ka mag-success? Um, ano ba? Yeah, pwede. In a way na hindi talaga siya yes or no. It's just that the cards will be able to guide us kung, saang area ka magfo-focus. Okay? So, Andrea. So, Andrea, this is your first card, the Hanged Man. Second is the Ten of Pentacles, reversed. Next is the Ten of Swords, reversed. Okay. So, Andre, matanong kita, ikaw ba ang breadwinner sa family? Kaya ka nandyan ngayon? Because it comes across to me that you have, in a way, sacrificed uh, a lot. You have made a great deal of sacrifice in order to do the things that you are doing right now. And so, in return, that's why, you are planning to go back home, right? I mean, unconsciously, you would love to do that. But, there are several factors that affects it and so on. Um, what I am seeing in here is that if you will be able to go back home, things might not happen your way. Might, I use the word might. Um, but it's not totally bad. It's just that what you're planning to do uh, might be derailed, and I'm also seeing that the things that you are trying to do kasi is more on towards other people and not for yourself. It's like this. Okay, hindi po kami kaya nandito kasi dito si Mami. Pero yes, dami po sacrifices. Okay. Yeah. So, yun yung sinasabi ko. Um, yung gusto mong gawin, for example, if you can go home, right? It's not, it might not happen your way. Because the things that you are I think most of the things that you are wanting to do um, has a less involvement of yourself and more involvement towards others, right? So um, or if you will not be able to uh, go home, kasi we are not seeing here kasi if you can go home or not go home in the Philippines. What I can see is just that, the underlying factors. Yes, you've made a sacrifice, a great deal of sacrifice for what you are doing right now. I can see may issues din konti that involves money. Alright? It could be one of the factors why it will not go on your way, or perhaps no, but there is involvement of money. Yun. Kasi it shows here na parang the things that you are planning to do is more centered on, other people, perhaps family or others. So if you will, kung makakauwi ka man ng Pilipinas, try to reassess your plans. Alright? Try to reassess your plans in a way that, it will involve um, it will involve more of yourself, all right, rather than you know, being rather than focusing on other people, because there is a tendency kasi that you will be burned out in the process if you always think of others, of others. You need to remember that if uh, if we would like to really express our love towards others, I hope this makes sense, ha? We need to take care of ourselves first, because how are we able to, you know, give love to others if we are not you know, taking care of ourselves, if we are not loving ourselves first. I know that you know that, but you know, I would just like to repeat this. I would just like to echo this, that you know, this might help you you know, better understand your plans, no, kung makakauwi ka man ng Pilipinas. I'm also seeing here that may lalaki. There is this guys, I don't know, guys or a guy that keeps on hurting you consciously or unconsciously. Yun. Again, regardless, be it finances, be it love, be it in family or friends, whatever that you are planning to do when you come here, always involve yourself and do not just focus too much on others. All right? I know that you are selfless, but I'm not asking you to become selfish. You just need to have, you know, you just need to include yourself. If you want others to be happy, you should also be happy. Eliza Kugdan, pa-shout out. Okay, shout outs to Eliza Kugdan. Hello Eliza, namaste. And Perez Channel, meron po akong gusto ipakonsulta. Bakit sa tuwing makakaipon ako ng medyo malaki-laki, bakit po kaya bigla may darating na gastusan at yung pinag-ipunan ko ng matagal, napakadali lang maubos? Okay. Yeah, Ma'am Ann Perez, can you give me your birth date? The day, the month, and the year po. Thank you. Okay. Saan yun si Andrea? Andrea, I hope that makes sense. What I just said makes sense. Let me know if it makes sense or not. Okay? Baka nawala si Andrea. Saan kaya siya? Andrea Torrente. Pero at the same, Andrea Torrente, galing kuya, tama po lahat. Kahit gusto ko umuwi for me, pero at the same time, pag naiisip ko na makauwi ako, pumapasok plans ko about family and other people, mas madalas kesa plan ko sa sarili ko, hahaha. Oo nga. So yun. So in your itinerary, it may be best if, you know, 50-50. Parang gano'n. Dapat ka maging dapat maglaan ka ng time para sa sarili mo, pera para sa sarili mo. Kasi 'di ba? You're sacrificing yourself there. Yung sa lalaki TF ko po yun, haha. Nahala siya tumakbo. Yun. Kasi may lalaki. So, the guy is hurting you. Kahit hindi ka na niya hini-hurt, you are still feeling hurt. That's what I saw. Alright? Okay. Okay. Okay, Ma'am Ann Perez, June 3, 1986. So, let's compute that. What is your life path number? Okay. So, sa mga first time pa lang nila nalaman yung life path number nila, na once I give you your life path number, you can actually Google that and you will be amazed because your life path number is very accurate sa ano nyo, sa characteristics nyo, sa personality nyo, sa temperament nyo. Maybe not really 100%, but you know, it's very near to that because your life path number is ano din yan, connected din yan sa astrology. So, connected din yan sa unconscious, connected din yan sa tarot. Everything is connected. So, Ann Perez, June 3. So, June, that's 6 and 3. Okay. So, let's compute the year. So, 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 6. 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 6 equals 24. So, when you get 24, you add the two digits. 2 plus 4 equals ilan? 6. Tama? 2 plus 4 equals 6. So, June is 6. So, 6 plus 3 plus 6. 6 plus 3 plus 6 equals 15. So, 15, it needs to become a one-digit number. So, 15. So, 1 plus 5 equals 6. Okay, so Miss Ann Perez, Ma'am Ann, your life path number po is 6. Search natin kung anong meaning ng life path number 6. Actually, you can see this no in different websites. I'll just give you an overview. You can research this after our reading. So, ito lang. Itong very brief overview. Ba't ayaw mag-send? Ito. Okay. Ayaw mag-send kasi masyadong mahaba. Okay. Okay. Ayaw niya. Medyo mahaba-haba to. Alright. So, life path number 6 is the number of responsibility and awareness, and those born with a life path number 6 tend to be incredible nurturers. So if you are number 6, you are likely more home, family, or community oriented and tend to be more loving, warm, understanding, compassionate, responsible, and reliable, and interested in pleasing others. You are an excellent caretaker and provider and enjoy being of service to others, and this is especially true with your family and friends. Your life revolves around home, family, and your parenting instincts are very strong. So this is the characteristics of a life path number 6. Andrea Torrente, yes kuya, thank you very much po. You're welcome, Andrea. Namaste. Okay, so yung question niyo po kanina, ma'am, why is it na madaling nawawala yung perang pinag-ipunan niyo? Parang bigla-bigla na lang may dumadating na mga gastusin, or you know, may instant payment na kailangan mong bayaran, tapos ubos yung pinag-ipunan. So let's try to see what are the underlying factors. Okay, Ann Perez, kaya pala, lalo pag meron ako di matiis ang pamilya ko, gusto ko kung anong nakukuha o natatamasa ko, ganun din sila. Mali po ba yon o sobra ba? Actually, it's not totally wrong because that's your family whatever you do in your life, I mean, you can actually do whatever you want to do in your life. However, you are not free to choose the consequences. So, if you do something, you're actually free to do whatever you want to do, but the consequence for that, you're not free to choose. Because for every action, there would always be equal and opposite reaction. So, what we are seeing right now in the cards, no? Yun yung tanong mo kanina, bakit sa tuwing nakakaipon ka, bakit siya nawawala? Okay, so the cards that we have seen right now is this. This is Ten of Cups but reversed. We have Three of Wands reversed and Six of Blades or Swords reversed pa din. So, what comes across to me, especially with this, no? Ito kasi, the cups kasi is an anima or a female, is a feminine, it has feminine energy on it. Kasi cups symbolizes feelings, emotions, di ba? The cup of life, the holy grail. So, ito yon. So, if it is faced up, it means completion because 10 symbolizes completion, fullness. So, if you can see it here, there is a family, no? May nanay, may tatay, tapos may mga anak. So, this represents more of a strong love for the family. However, when this is reversed, this could still mean the same. However, in a way, this becomes, I don't want to use the word toxic, but in a way, parang nagiging nagiging excessive na yung pag bibigay natin ng priority sa family. When I say family, this does not mean the immediate family. It could be that family na hindi talaga ganun kalapit. It could also mean, distant family. Or this could also mean very close friends. Okay? This does not mean just family, but friends, because the cards doesn't look it that way. When you have a connection to a specific person, it could mean family. It could mean friends. But on a spiritual level, on the level of the unconscious, kahit magkaibigan kayo or magkamag-anak kayo or magkarelasyon kayo, it treats it the same. Okay? So, this shows attachment to relationships. Could be family, friendship, or what do you call that? Romantic relationship. So, this could be one of the underlying factors bakit pag may pera kang naiipon, nawawala siya agad. And also, this Three of Wands na reverse, no? Three of Wands reverse, yes. So, this means exploration, foresight, and leadership. So, if this is reversed, then it could mean the other way around. So, how should I put this? There are times whereby, for example, kailangan ng pera para sa ganito. Tapos, ikaw lang yung nilapitan. Kasi hindi mo sila matiis, you give. Instead of finding a different way on how to solve things, eh, pwede pa sana na may ibang gawin. But you tend to, you know, pull out from your very own pocket, um, kasi nga you feel for them. So this card shows that, you know, we need to maybe change our attitude when it comes to handling money. Okay? Because uh, sometimes kasi, um, pag may lumapit sa atin tapos hiningan tayo ng pera, inutangan tayo or whatnot, syempre, di ba, we will feel sorry for them and so on. But, you know, the thing is, it's okay to say no. Really, it's okay to say no. Hindi mo yun ikaka-degrade as a person. Alright? It's okay to say, hindi talaga pwede ngayon kasi may paggagamitan ako, ganon. It will not be the end of the world if you will not be sharing your money with them, right? There could be other ways, di ba? Or yeah, there could be other ways aside from, you know, spending. And itong six of swords. Six of swords. This is the reason why you are not being able to recover from your losses. Kasi the sword kasi, this symbolizes a male aspect, no? This symbolizes our logical thinking, while the cups symbolizes our creative thinking. So if we look at this closely, this card closely, no, we keep on repeating on the same pattern over and over again, not unless we change our line of thinking. Because eto kasi, etong pag naka-face up ito siya, it means moving on. It means moving forward. It means, you know, being able to, you know, face tomorrow with no regrets. Go into new heights. Go into new boundaries. But when this is reversed, this means stagnation. Okay? So, it could be that one of the reasons why nasa stuck tayo dyan sa state na yan, ipon, ubos ang pera, ipon ulit, ubos ang pera, because we have not changed yet our, you know, line of thinking. So masama bang maawa? Hindi naman masamang maawa, pero hindi din masama na sabihin na no. Alright? So it's not wrong to say no. Pero of course, this is case to case basis, right? Kasi nga, there are so many underlying factors. For example, kung ikaw lang yung talagang inaasahan sa pamilya nyo, tapos ikaw lang yung medyo nakaangat-angat ng konti sa buhay, of course, you know, you have that, let's say, obligation to help them. But, you know, up until to what extent? Okay? So, we are not telling you not to help others. What the cards are trying to tell you, or what I'm also trying to explain to you, is that this is the underlying reason kung bakit palaging nauubos ang pera na naiipon mo. So again, I'm not saying na masamang tumulong. I'm also not saying na hala, sige, tumulong ka lang hanggat maubos yung pera mo. What I'm trying to say is that you need to reassess, no? You need to you know, reassess your line of thinking. You need to also check sa mga taong humihingi ng tulong, kung first, ikaw lang ba talaga ang makakatulong or meron pang ibang makakatulong. Yung tulong mo lang ba talaga ang pwede, or baka are there any other ways to do that? Okay? At itong ito. Mm-mm. You need to be firm also with your decision. Okay? When you say yes, make it a yes. When you say no, make it a no. Ganun lang. Minsan kasi pag sinanay natin yung mga tao na humingi sa atin, doon, sasanay sila. But if we learn to say no, and then, they know their boundaries. So you will be able to spend your money accordingly. Mas magagamit mo yung pera mo sa family mo kung talagang nangangailangan sila. Hindi yung hala na lang yung ibang tao or even your family asking money from you. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. Ma'am Ann, are you still there? Okay. Alright. So, yun lang po, ma'am. Namaste. Sino pa yon? Sino pa yung iba? May iba pa ba? Na, saan yung iba pang mapaparead? Okay. Ann Perez, okay po, thank you. Nagets ko ibig niyo sabihin, actually yan din problema ko, lalo na pag-usapang parents. Hindi man sila humihingi kapag pag nakaramdam ako na need nila, alam mo na, kahit di sila direct nagsasabi. Opo. So, yun po. I mean, I'm really not saying that it is bad. I'm also not saying that it is good. I mean, you can always, you can, you are free to do everything, but again, you are not free to choose the consequences of the things that you are doing. So, ito lang po. So, maybe, konting self-assessment lang din. Kailan ako magbibigay, kailan ako di magbibigay. Siyempre, parents mo yan. Di ba? Ba't mo naman pagdadamutan yun, di ba? So, yun lang. Kasi may iba kasing unnecessary na mga bagay-bagay na sa'yo pa rin hinihingi. So, yun, pagka ganun na, you need to be firm. When you say no, no. And you need to change that mindset para nang sa ganun, makamove forward ka. Hindi ka matatrap dito na nakaipon, ubos ang ipon. Ipon, ubos ang ipon. Okay? Ann Perez, hindi ko sila magawang itulak sa ibang kapatid ko. Ako na mismo magbibigay. Opo, syempre naman po. They're your parents. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that gives you clarity about your question. Okay? Liza, Kugdan, ako. Oh, what's your question? First, let us solve your life path number. February 25, 1993. So, February, that's 2. 25, 2 plus 5, that's 7. So, 2 and 7. Meron ka ng 2 and 7. 1993, 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 3. 22. Uy, 22. So, nakay 22. So, 2 plus 7. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So, 4. 4. So, 2 plus 7 plus 4. 2 plus 7 plus 4 equals 13. 1 plus 3 equals 4. So your life path number is 4. 4. Life path number 4. So, alright, Liza, that's your life path number 4. Ann Perez, pwede rin ba mag-ask about love life? Okay, sige. Um, let's do another spread. So, spread. Okay. So, Liza, what's your question? Prepare your question, ha? Because I will just continue reading with Ma'am Ann Perez. Okay, Ma'am Ann Perez, pwede rin ba mag-ask about love life? Of course. So, eto na. I have drawn your uh, cards. Ano to? Saan siya? Six of Cups. So, let's see. Love life, love life, love life. So, first card, King of Wands. Second card is Six of Cups reversed. Third card is Major Arcana, Strength, face up. Okay. Okay, Liza, later ha. So, love life ni Ma'am Ann Perez. So, actually, when we do the three card spread, most likely we are seeing past, present, and future that revolves around that question. And it is coming from the unconscious, right? So, when we know what influence coming from the past that influence the present, all right, the present, studying that transition will give us a better understanding of how are you able to move on towards the future. Okay, so uh, Miss Ann Perez, uh, I can see that there is a there is someone from your past, not so distant past, that you know showed you love. Hindi yung hindi yung love na parang pang pastime ka lang or whatnot, because it symbolizes King of Wands. This person is someone grounded. You have this experience in the past. However, in the present moment, you had an experience, a negative experience that is different from the good experience you have in the past. So right now, I can see here, because ano kasi ito, um, this is what we call the Six of Cups, okay? The Six of Cups symbolizes resolution, harmony, equilibrium, goodwill, innocence, and childhood. When this is reversed, nawawala na yung innocence. Its meaning is reversed. So it comes across to me that maybe something happened not so good, not necessarily nagaling sa taong ito. There could be a different person that have caused the pain that you are feeling right now, that in a way, you are hesitant to indulge into a new relationship. However, our future card tells us that you are resilient, meaning that you are strong. Whatever may happen, you will be able to, uh, you know, you will be able to proceed with your life. If you see this is a woman, di ba? And this is a lion. The lion kasi symbolizes our beastly nature. Because as human beings, we have two natures. We have the divine nature and we have an animalistic nature. So, nandito sa animalistic nature, nandito yung, uh, you know, lust, anger, all those lower desires of man. And the woman symbolizes wisdom. Okay? And this is the card of strength. So meaning you have the resilience to resist whatever it is negative that you are feeling right now. And you will not let that affect your future relationships. So actually, I am not seeing that there is a possible person in the future na makikita ka that you will have a relationship with, or perhaps may ex ka ba na babalik. uh, I'm not seeing that. What I am seeing is that you are strong, and that you will be able to face tomorrow with no regrets. You are able to, go on with your life with or without a partner, because you have the strength that you needed. But right now, I still can see that despite of the pain and the damage that someone might have done to you, you are still strong, and there's nothing that you have to worry. There's no need to worry about anything, because you will be okay. You will be just fine. All right? If you will find someone, you just need to, you know, really discern and assess if this person will be good to you or not. But by having this card, because this card appeared, it only means na kaya mong mag-discern. Alam mo na kung ang taong ito ay makakabuti sa'yo or ang taong ito ay hindi makakabuti sa'yo. So, good luck po. Alright? So, yun lang. Miss Ann Perez, I hope that makes sense. Namaste. Yung sinasabi mo, hindi ko alam if this is your previous relationship, or is there someone from your past that you know na posible na bubuo ng buhay mo. Parang ganon. Loading ba? There might be someone from your past, but it's still not certain, alright? This is the ideal kasi. Ito kasi yung ideal person. Maybe you've met someone in the past na parang ideal siya. Akala mo yun na. Parang ganon. Akala mo yun na, pero hindi. Alright? So, good luck. But you will be fine. Alright? You will be fine. Liza, unsa tong question ni mo, Lai? Kalimot ko tong DPM ni mo. Kadali lang. Liza Kugdan. Ka-remember ka atong GPM nako sa imuha. Actually, nakapili na ko, asa ko padulong. Ako na lang pangutana kung mag-succeed ba ko sa choice na akong gipili. Well, you have already made the choice. But you would like to know if will that choice succeed. So what choice did you choose, Liza? Where did you go? Medina or Bulwa? Anyway, it really depends on what is your definition of success. So, what is success for you, Liza, on your decision? Because your question is, ako lang pangutana is, kung mag-succeed ba ko sa choice na akong gipili. So, what do you mean by success in this context? It's very vague, no? If we, malitbog, okay, it's a malitbog. So, yeah. Are you going to be successful? Sige. Based on what you are thinking right now, let's see. You're going to be successful. Life path number 4. Farming. Okay. Are you going to be successful in farming? Okay. Farming. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Liza, question. When you made this decision, was there any, let's say, was there any problem or was there any opposition that happened when you made this decision? Naabay, let's say, nagbikil, nag-away, naglalis before making or when you were making this decision? Wala. Good. Okay. So, or gipalit ninyo ni? Did you buy this? Or katong 50-50 lang, tunga mo sa kwan? Okay, sige. Okay, so have you started planting there already? Wala pa. Because have you checked the papers, the owner of the land, everything before you made the decision nga mag-start mo dito? Okay. Well, uh, this is what the card says, ha. This is the first card. The Knights of Pentacles. This is reversed. And this is the Three of Cups. Alright? And this is the Seven of Blades or Swords reversed. Okay. I remembered we did a first reading about buying a piece of property or land. Diba? We had that reading before, and I think I've shared with you that you need to be very cautious because this year you might not be able to buy a piece of land. Did you buy this or unsay agreement ninyo ani? What's your agreement with this piece of land right now? Um, kani magid siya na card. This card, the Knights of Pentacles. The Pentacles itself, uh, this is this symbolizes wealth. The suit itself, the Pentacles, wealth. Magtanom ko ang tag-iya mag-finance dayon tunga sa kita. Okay, okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay ra. Okay, magtanom raman ka ang tag-iya. Magtanom ko ang tag-iya mag-finance dayon tunga sa kita. My question magud ana is the owner really the owner? Does he have the right papers? Or perhaps if he has the right papers, wala ba'y gubot diha nga property? Because I can see na kani reverse magud siya. Kung ana ni siya, it means kanang being cautious, thorough, realistic, and hardworking. Now, if this is reverse, it could mean the negative stuff, no? Being not cautious, being unrealistic, being stubborn and pessimistic. So, this is what the card showed. So, this could mean that, not everything was being revealed unto you when you have that agreement. So, just, be careful. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step backward. Ana lang. Two steps forward, 1 step backward. You need to kailangan ka sa ato pa binisya managana bitaw ka. Because according to the cards that we are seeing here, it could be that you were not told everything when you had that agreement, when you had that decision. And at the present moment, face up na Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, it means growth, creativity, and birth, number 3 itself. However, the Three of Swords or Knives, it actually means heartbreak, loneliness, and betrayal. Grabe si kayo ni mga meaning Pero yes, that's why I am asking you if nabatoy problema, nabay nag-away, naglalis. Because there is a possibility that there has been untruthfulness in the agreement. Oo, gabot both aniya mo ni ang meaning niya. So there might have been untruthfulness in the agreement. So just be careful. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope the cards are wrong. I really hope so. I really hope so. So ana siya. Yun. Heartbreak, loneliness, and betrayal. That is the meaning of this card. Warlord Gino Gilbert din eh. Oy, hi Frater Gilbert, kumusta? And also, the Seven of Blades. Ito Seven of Blades. Seven. This means running away, lone wolf style, or hidden dishonor. But if you reverse this, okay, the reversal of this card is actually halos same ra gyapon sila. So, running away, lone wolf style, or hidden dishonor. So, pangit king cards na. But, this is what the unconscious is telling us. This is what the cards are telling us. And I really hope I am wrong. So, running away, lone wolf, hidden dishonor. There is nagpasidling ka. So, be careful because magtanom ko ang tag-iya mag-finance dayang tunga sa kita. Yeah. Since there has been untruthfulness in the beginning, heartbreak and betrayal, there is a possibility nga daganan ka, or perhaps you will feel this. You will feel betrayed in a way that it will make you feel down. And I'm not saying that you will not be able to recover, but the thing is, there are really so many bad people in the world. But I hope this is wrong. So, the suits mo God of Swords represents critical thinking and logic. So, and the Pentacles represent money, agreement, status, power. So, yun. Or, basta. So, moto siya lay, I hope this is wrong. Asan yun na nailhan? Imo nang kaila, ante nimo. Kaila na ni Otso. Because there might be a problem that will arise. Mama si mong amiga. Okay. Yeah. Yun. Okay. But okay. Yeah, pala. Sige. Ayaw pagduha-duha lay, pagtulo-tulo lang. Dili. Ayaw pagduha-duha. Kuan lang, check lang sa just verify the information mo. Ba, huwag mahihiyang magtanong because you will be investing time and effort. Though sila ang mag-finance sa kwarta, ikaw ba ang mulihok? What if you will not be able to be given ng equivalent sa imong kahago? What if you know, masayang lang ang imuhang effort, things like that. But kuan, ana lang dayon kuan mo gud siyang agreement, natagak siyang kuan ba, oh, kay kani siya, oh, naka-blindfold ba siya with so many swords, sword siyang atubangan but dili niya makita, oh, naka-reversed siya. So yeah, but I really hope this is wrong. Personally, I hope this is wrong. I wish you the best in your endeavors, but you know, these are just guides, right? This is just a guide. I'm not saying that this is the absolute truth. So if you are able to negate these things, very good, mas maayo. It would be better if these things are not true, right? But again, this appeared, and this appeared twice when we had our first reading before, and this right now. So parang this murag kuan siya ba, kasi tawag ana kana ang more siya red flag. It's already a red flag for me personally. Yun. Yeah. So because I guess the agreement was solely made because of relationship, because of friendship, right? So wala kayo wala kayo tanang-utana, wala kayo tanang-kuan, wala kayo nagsukit-sukit. Yun. Alright? Eliza Kugdan, sige lang, kay og dili ko ganahan, pwede raman sad kumuundang sulayan na nako ni. Yeah, sure. Try it. I mean, diba, how will you know if you will not try? Okay. But wala gito, 2 steps forward, 1 step backward lang dayon ka. Alright? Like, don't, kumbaga, kung mag-invest ka ini, bisang dili man lang, bisang dili gani kwarta imong gi-invest, mag-invest man kag time, mag-invest man kag effort nimo. So, kuan ka, managana gyapon ka. Okay? At least you try, di ba? Okay, personally po, that's what I believe in, nga it's better na if I grow old one day, I will regret on the things that I did than to regret on the things I didn't even try to do. Di ba? I will just think, maybe one day when I'm old, maguna-una ko, what if I did that? Di ba? What if I did that? So, you know, ano. So, mas maayo pa nga imong buhaton and you failed, because you won't really fail in life, right? It's either you win or you learn. Tama? So, you do not fail, because fail stands for first attempt in learning. So, at least you've learned from that failure, if ever mo fail man ganing ka. But if not, then good. Diba? You proceed. Actually, wala pa sa jud mi nagstorya sa mama sa ako amiga. Sa ako amiga raraga relay sa mga storya. Magstorya pa mi next week sa mama jud mismo. Okay. It would be better if magstorya gid mo sa mama. You know, ask questions, di ba? Huwag mahihiyang magtanong. Huwag mahihiyang magtanong. Yun. Alright? So, yeah. So, maybe because ang gastorya pa sa imo ang imong amiga, dili pa clear gid ang message kay dili man gikan sa iyahang mama. So, there might be some things that's still not revealed unto you. I think it will only be clarified, or at least there will be a clarity pag magstorya na mo. So, pag magstorya ganing mulay, you need to really be attentive, no? You need to feel it. um, Try to examine the words. What I mean, don't just try to look at the words ba that she or he or that she is telling you. You need to read in between the lines. You need to really have a feel of it. Is this person lying or not? Is she truthful or not? What are the things that she is not telling me? Things like that. And you need to really assess, okay? So yun. Right? Thank you. Namaste. Sino pa ba nandyan? Alright, hey guys, nandyan pa ba kayo? It's time check, it's 12:27. So, yun. Who's still there? Wala na ba? Sino pa ba yung mapaparead na hindi ko na nakita? Questions, clarifications. Alright, sino pa ba nandyan? Gilbert, nandyan ka pa ba? Liza, napakadya. Ma'am Ann Perez, who's still there? Andrea, nandyan ka pa ba? Sino pa? Abby, Joyce Ann, Solario, may gusto pa ba magpa-read? Or wala na? Kung wala na, we will be ending this session. Okay. Alright, so yun. So before I end this, no, I would like to say first thank you sa lahat na nag-participate. Eliza, Ma'am Ann Perez, kay Mama Linda, kay Ana, my wife, Frater Paul Kaloy, sino pa ba? And all the others na nag-participate, Gilbert, sino pa yung nag-drop dito kanina? Oo. Mr. Pogi 26, sino pa? Abby Morin, Jen B, Joyce Ansolario, Romel Andoy, Lotus Forever, Luna Arcana Light. Sino pa ba? Uy, si Boss Louie and Jessica Santos. Alright guys, thank you so much for participating. So yun lang, explain ko lang, no? So as much as possible, no? We are not, we are trying to demystify the tarot. Instead of thinking of it as something magical, something mystical or spiritual, we think of it as a tool towards uncovering what is in our unconscious mind. Because again, unconscious mind is, or the unconscious mind is actually the underlying motivation, or the underlying, let's say, driving force that makes us who we are right now. Because 90% of the decisions we make in our life, I think even more than 90%, 95% above, no, it came from our unconscious mind. And so if we are not able to see what is in our unconscious mind, we will not be able to understand what really is happening to us, di ba? So say for example, there are people who are really afraid of clowns. Why are you afraid of clowns? I don't know. Ever since I was a kid, I'm already afraid of clowns. And maybe there are some repressed emotions, repressed memories about clowns in the past. So yun, those are the things that are in our unconscious mind, and those are the biases that we do, because the unconscious mind dictates what we do most of the time. So our conscious mind, this is just 60 bits. The unconscious mind is 14 million bits plus plus. It is really the one driving our lives. So once we are able to understand it, once we are able to uncover it, we will be we will have let's say a guidance. We will have a better understanding of what is happening within us, and because of this, we might be able to proceed with our lives in a way that we are able to change our possible future. Because what we are looking is just one of the infinite possible futures, possible outcomes based on our unconscious mind, what has happened in the past, what is happening in the present, and based on that trend, what will happen in the future. So the tarot is a very good tool towards uncovering that. So if you really want to understand more about this, you can actually research on the works of Carl Jung, books written by Carl Jung, Carl Jung yung spelling, right? Or even books written about Carl Jung. Study it. You can look at YouTube videos, on the collective unconscious and the personal unconscious, and how the tarot is related to it. It's really really interesting. It's very nice. So kanina, di ba, we had some readings, and the readings are quite accurate because we were able to study, or we were able to put what is hidden in the unconscious to the conscious mind in a creative way of storytelling or discussing it consciously. The unconscious being interpreted in the cards and discussing it consciously. So yun. Alright, so salamat, and hopefully next time makita ko pa kayo dito. Hopefully next time we'll have another discussion like this. Alright, so I hope this is not the last time that we'll be doing readings, no? So I'm looking forward to do more readings with you guys. And when I say readings, it's not something that I'm predicting the future, but we're just uncovering what is in the unconscious mind. Okay? So alright. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.